Hello everyone, it's me, Junie Cuevas, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different than I guess what I've been doing. We're not going to be talking about cocktails. I'm not going to be cooking anything. Well, I might be baking my face, but that's something else. Anyway, so I wanted to kind of do like a little bit of a vlog. Is that the word? Vlog. 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 I wanted to talk about, I guess, how I got into drag, how I got out of drag, and I'm going to show you how to put on my face when I do get into drag. So if you haven't been following my Instagram, which you should, at Junie Cuevas. Anyway, so if you haven't been following my Instagram, you are missing out because I've been posting these photo series of, I guess, doing some updated looks of my first drag looks that when I first started doing drag. I was a busted queen. I can admit to that. But I've grown up now. Look at me now. Well, my face is not beat, but look at me now. Or I guess look at me now in a bit. Yeah, so I've been redoing these looks because I wanted to give them a new modern, updated take to just show that I guess I've grown up. What I'm going to be doing is I am going to be walking you through my process of putting on my face. And I'm also going to be telling you about, I guess, my drag life. Anyway, so I'm going to start by blocking my brows using Elmer's washable school glue in purple. You know why we use purple glue? Because then you can tell when it's dry. Duh. Or how did the commercials go? It dries clear. Or something like that. Anyway, so normally what I do whenever I'm blocking my brows, I used to actually didn't block my brows when I first started doing drag because I used to like shape my brows and I have pretty thin brows anyway, so they were already pretty feminine. But anyway, I usually take a cotton swab with a little bit of alcohol and I just kind of pass it through my brows to get rid of all the excess oils so that the glue actually sticks on well. So while I'm waiting for this to air dry, let me tell you how I guess I got into drag. Near the end of my high school years, I started to get, I guess, into the emo phase and go into like the shows and wearing skinny jeans and putting on eyeliner and whatever else. And so I thought it was cute. When I was 18, I started working at GameStop because I was a little bit of a gamer nerd. And one of my coworkers took me to the local gay bar. I'd never been. And so I was just like so confused when I first saw a drag queen. By the way, I'm covering my brows now. I'm only going to cover half my brow because I'm not going to go like crazy brows. I'm only going to do like a more subtle, slightly arched brow this time. The first queen that I saw was actually Victoria Porkchop Parker. You guys remember her? Season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race? She actually used to say her opening line, "I was the first bitch to get kicked off of RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm Porkchop Parker." Something, something, something. I was a little confused when I first saw my first drag show because I was like, are these real women? Like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Fast forward to me going to my first year of college. By this time, I am 19 and I was always a little bit effeminate. You know, wearing like my skinny jeans and having the long emo hair. Like, you guys look at this. Look at these photos. I was like very androgynous, I guess I would say. I remember walking around campus and people would be like, "Is that a boy or a girl?" And I was like, "Whatever you want me to be, baby." I started attending like the LGBT center of NC State like group people outings. I don't even know what the hell you call them. Meetings. Look, bitch, I think I'm already drunk. Anyway, so I started attending like the meetings, and then one of the suggestions that they had for the fundraiser that year was they were gonna host a cabaret. And a cabaret was students getting in drag, and they would perform for tips, and then the tips would be donated to the LGBT Center. By the way, whenever I put on glue, I always put down the glue and brush my brows down, and then put on glue and then brush them back up, and then put on another layer of glue. But yeah, so anyway, so then they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this cabaret. And I'd never performed, I'd never done drag. I didn't know really how to do makeup. I was not a good dancer. But I was like, yeah, that could be fun. I decided I was gonna do Christina Aguilera's Candyman, because Christina has always been my bitch, and Candyman is one of my favorite songs. All right, once the first 2 layers of glue dry up, I put on a 3rd layer, and then I cover it up with the Airspun loose powder. There, am I a pretty girl now? Anyway, so yeah, so then I did the drag show, and it was fun. I enjoyed it because I was the center of attention. I always enjoy being the center of attention. And people were giving me money. Granted, I had to give up the money at the end of the night, but it was fun. So I was like, I should do this again. So then the opportunity, hashtag opportunity, came up for First Friday. So First Friday at my local club, local gay club, they do an amateur drag night. So I registered and I signed up, and I went to the club, and granted, I hadn't done makeup because somebody else did my makeup. Like, you guys, look at this. This is what my first time in drag looked like. Like, bless this queen's heart. But like, I was already like fishy before somebody did my makeup. So like, I should have just gone out there and bare face, because I would have been more feminine passing than with whatever this makeup was. I don't even know who the hell her name is, so bless your heart, whatever your name is, queen. I had to do my own makeup, and I designed my own outfit, which it wasn't much of an outfit. As you saw on my Instagram post, it was a $3 lace panty from H&M, a couple of straps from a seatbelt that I think my dad had taken out of a car or something. So I put them together with buttons. And then I did my makeup badly. Like, you guys, look at these cheeks. I contoured using like 2 different bronzers, if you even call this contouring. And then my eyeliner is like thick as hell. And this crunchy ass wig from Party City. Lord. Anyway. But you know what? I thought I was hot shit. I was the rah-rah bitch of Raleigh, because I performed to Lady Gaga that night, and I was living my Gaga fantasy. You know, I'm about to look a little crazy, but I'm gonna put on this headband because I feel that my hair is all up in my face. And if I'm gonna be showing you how to do makeup, if you even wanna follow along with whatever the hell I'm doing to this face, that's on you. But, yeah, I think that you guys need to see what all is happening up here. So I'm gonna cover everything up now with some foundation. I am using this NYX Total Control Drop foundation. It's actually very nice. Most queens usually contour with like cream foundation. My face is too wrinkly, so it kind of like creases up. So I usually prefer something a little bit more lightweight. And I guess I'm blessed with having a great job that gets me nice skin. Visit them, Blue Water Spa. I'm using a stippling brush actually. This is, if you care to buy something like this, if you don't already have one, but this is like Real Techniques by Sam and Nick. It's a stippling brush. You know what those look like? It's the one that has like the little white tips and then the dark bottom. Yeah, it's nice because it kind of lets you put your foundation on without like it being rubbed on your face with a brush. I don't know, you guys. I'm not a makeup artist. Anyway, yeah, so then that was my first time performing in drag by myself. and it was fun. And then comes in Pork Chop Parker again. So she decided she was going to host her own drag race. And so I was like, oh, that could be fun. So I decided to sign up for it and participate in it. And there was, I think, maybe like 8 girls, and we were all hot messes. I think there was maybe like 1 that was actually good, if even. And the winner would get actually like $500 or something and a crown, and they would get to perform at the club, which it's like the only gay club in Raleigh. Well, was the only gay club in Raleigh. So it was like the go-to place, and all the queens wanted to perform there, but not everybody got the opportunity to perform there. And so anyway, I joined, and then I started to participate, and I was almost kicked off the first episode or day of the race because I was a little crunchy. I had this like wig that had like 3 hairs on it. Aside from my other crunchy wig that you guys saw, like, you saw that? Yeah, anyway. And I was wearing this like Forever 21 dress, and I thought I was so cute, but apparently the judges didn't, so they almost kicked me off. But then, the twist. The crowd started chanting for me, and they were like, my name at the time. My name at the time was Alexandra McQueen. And then the other girl was gonna stay. Then they were like, Alexandra, Alexandra. Like after the judges had decided they were gonna kick me off. And so then they let me stay. And I was like, they let me stay. People love me. People really do love me. I was pretty much like bottom 2 every fucking week. And I was a hot ass mess. But I was learning. I was growing. Okay, so anyway, before I keep talking, so I've been in quarantine, right? We've all been in quarantine. And I decided to do some online shopping for some new makeup. And I saw on Sephora that the Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dream palette was on sale. And so I bought it because it's got all these pretty colors. See that? Yeah, they're pretty. But you guys, this smells like strawberries. Like, I don't know why you want your eyeballs to smell like strawberries, but I do. And now I'm gonna have beautiful smelling eyeballs. Anyway. Yeah, so it's got all these pretty colors. So I think what I'm gonna do is, for this look that I'm redoing, I don't even know what the hell is going on with this outfit. Like, I swore I was fashion. Like, first of all, I wasn't even corseted or cinched or padded properly. I don't know why I'm wearing this bolero. Check out the lace gloves. The tights. What is even going on with my floor down here? Okay, look at this makeup. I think I was going for like a smoky eye, but for me a smoky eye is essentially just putting on the whole color on my lid. Do you guys see these little stippling dots up on my brows? Y'all, I don't know what I was doing, okay? I was trying. I tried something. It didn't work. So anyway, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to recreate this look, but doing a like smoky eye, a modern smoky eye we'll call it. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do the Strawberry Dream palette because I am still gonna be doing a red dress, but I still wanted to kind of pay an homage to this mess. So I want to still keep kind of like that edgy look-ish. I don't even know what I'm gonna do to my eye, y'all. But I think I'm gonna start with this Strawberry Moon color. I'm gonna put some NYX Eyeshadow Base. This is in like whatever color it is. It's the ESB 04. It's just kind of like skin tone color, white people's skin tone color. So I'm gonna put this on my eyeballs up to my brow bone. So I competed, and then even though I kept being on the bottom two, I somehow kept still getting saved and staying there. I don't know. Anyway, so I had fun, and then it eventually got down to like bottom two, which was me and this other queen. And she was a trans queen, so she was already like very passing, very feminine, and she had a job, so she had money to buy outfits and good makeup. I was dealing with like Maybelline and CoverGirl. Somehow I ended up winning. Pork Chop crowned me, so yes, I have a crown. So I am technically a drag queen, okay? Not just the term, but actually a queen because I have a crown.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's winner of the first Pork Chops Drag Race, representing all of us for the next week, no, for the next 365 years, ladies and gentlemen, give it up if you would for Miss
And then after winning, I kind of just stopped performing because I just didn't think that it was worth it. Using actually this e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. Again, if you're trying to follow along, find you a cute little brush to apply this on. Otherwise, good luck trying to follow this. Sometimes I just kind of throw things on my face and they work. Sometimes they don't. So who knows? We might need to scrap this whole video and you just hear me talking. That'll be cute. I want to do like one of those like kind of like centered smoky eyes. You'll see what I'm talking about, assuming that I can even do it. I wasn't making enough money in tips to justify spending all that on the wigs and the makeup and the outfits, and I was going to school full time and I was working and I was having relationship problems and my whole life was just a mess. So I was like, I'm not even gonna perform anymore, and so I stopped performing. Do I regret it? Not really, because I was never really a good dancer and my makeup skills weren't also that good. But in the shadows, while not being on stage, I perfected my craft, and I still kept practicing because I still have all my makeup, and now I've bought new makeup, and now I've bought new wigs. And now mainly I just do it for the gram. Again, follow me at Junicuevas. And yeah, so it's just like I kept working and like watching tutorials and watching videos and practicing, and eventually my makeup skills got better. I have an agent, like a acting agent, and she likes my drag, so she also signed me for that because she likes that I'm versatile like that. Yeah, I'm versatile like that. And you know, because I guess now drag is more mainstream or more in culture. Some shows need drag queens to cast, and so she's like, yeah, you know, take some photos in drag and send them to me so that in case there's a opportunity arise where some agents or some casting people need a drag queen, I have you. So I was like, yes. And so I submitted these photos that my friend Khoa took of me. You should also follow him, by the way. I'll post his info in the description below. But yeah, so he took these really cute like headshots of me, and bitch, look at this. Yes, hunty, she is serving it. Yeah, so I was like real cute. So that's pretty much been my whole drag life. I haven't really been performing. Do I intend to perform again? Not really. I've done actually auditions for different TV shows and drag. I actually filmed this one documentary. I did like a small part in it. Actually, it was a small part. I did a small part in this documentary in drag. So that was a lot of fun. It's supposed to be coming out sometime in Tribeca. So that'll be cute. I'll let you guys know whenever that comes out. Yeah, so like I don't intend to get back on the stage. If anything, I am just gonna keep doing it maybe on camera, on screen, because I feel like the stages can't afford my booking fee anymore. Yeah, so no, I just feel that all this takes too much time and work and energy to even justify doing it for like $50. Like, fucking this makeup palette costs $50 and it's just not worth it. For some queens that can make their money off of it, props to you, girl. I can't. So as you guys can see, I kind of started to set the base already. Now I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to take e.l.f. blending eye brush. See, I like e.l.f. because these brushes actually work really well and they're cheap. I really don't think that you need to have fancy $30 MAC brushes, each brush, because I see you MAC. I really don't think that you need to have fancy brushes. As long as you know technique and you know how to apply it, you can do that with a $1 brush, y'all. Just keep that in mind. Be conscientious of your wallet. So now I'm gonna take the color Storm Cloud right here. You'll see that? It's like a darker purple. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna go back in my eyeball, right in those areas that I just kind of like set the, I guess, base of what pattern I'm going for. And I'm gonna blend that in there. Let's see if it works. Okay, so you know what's another reason why I also don't want to be on stage doing drag? Because oftentimes it's like you need to have choreography and you need to know your songs, and sometimes you get to the club and then like one of the other girls is like already chosen the song that you wanted to do, so now you have to think of something else and now you have to think of different choreography, and it's just like, I can't think like that. I am very like methodical in the things that I do. I like to make sure that I have a plan for everything. So that's why I like acting. Versus being on stage, it's like, if you mess up your lines, if you mess up your singing, if you mess up your lines, if you mess up the lip sync, or if you mess up your dance, you can't go back from that. That's live. People are gonna already know that you're a hot mess. Granted, sometimes you can just kind of play it off, but I can't do that. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to that. Okay, so I'm gonna take a different color now. I'm gonna take this other pretty pink. It's like a light pink. Can you see that? It's called Cloudy. It's this one right here. So I am just gonna press it in the middle of my eye where I've kind of like left some of the opening from the shadow. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Then taking a small eyeshadow brush, we're gonna go underneath our eye, kind of matching the top by doing the inside and the outside and like that pink in between the eye, just so that everything kind of blends out evenly on both eyes. Alright, so we're gonna fast forward things because this video is already too long and you guys don't need to see me that much longer putting on makeup. This is, y'all, it's makeup. I'm sure you've seen plenty of videos. Anyway, so I'm going to put on my brows using this Benefit angled brush and the NYX Brow Pomade in black because I need for it to match my wig back there or whatever. So pencil is some bad bitch brows because that's all I ever do. And then we're going to contour and I don't even know why I contour. I have so much filler in my face. I basically like, I don't need it. Anyway, if you want to learn how to contour, go watch a Kardashian. You don't need to see what I'm doing. You can actually even fast forward through this. Who knows? Maybe get to the end. Go ahead and bake your face with some more of that Airspun powder. And then we're going to take the color Lightning from the Strawberry Dream palette again, and we're going to put it on the brow bone, and we're going to put on the inner corners. And then taking Glo Cosmetics Liquid Ink, we're going to put on a little bit of liquid liner just so that our lashes blend into our eyeball lashes, but natural lashes. Curl them, and then using the NYX Worth the Hype mascara, just line, or I guess fill your lashes in with that, and then put on the Ardell 854 lashes that I'm using here. And then we're gonna, oh bitch, look at me. Yes, admire. Okay, work. Okay, no. Okay, anyway, we're gonna take this pencil and we're gonna fill our under eye waterline. What is that thing called? I don't know. Dust yourself off, pick yourself up, call yourself cute, grab another powdered angled brush and the NYX matte bronzer in medium, and just keep contouring all the filler in your face until it looks somewhat feminine. I mean, that's what I do. I don't know what you guys are going to do if you don't have 7 syringes of filler in your face. Anyway, put on some blush now. I'm going to use that Dusty Rose Pink color. I don't know the name of this color. A friend actually gave me this palette and it doesn't have names on it. So just put on a similar blush if that's what you want to do, because I don't know why you even follow this. Anyway, go ahead and wet your face, moisten it all up, and then using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow kit, put on the color Unicorn, just on the areas that you want to highlight and not all over your face and end up looking like a greasy, sweaty mess like I did before. Alright, now that I've fast forwarded through the majority of that, because quite honestly, it was kind of boring. Watching people put on makeup is like watching paint dry, which literally is paint on my face, right? Anyway, I'm going to list all the products that I use on my face in the description, so take a look at that if you care to do this on your face. But otherwise, I hope that you guys have learned something so far about my life and I guess my whole process. As you can see, most of the time, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just kind of go along with it. Sip a cocktail and call it a day. So I'm almost done with my face. As you just saw, I just put on the highlighter. I'm also going to take a little bit more of the highlighter, except this time I'm going to take the Regal color and I'm going to pack it on my lid. Only because I want my lids to be shiny. I want them to look as greasy as that contour did on my makeup. You guys saw that hot mess. If you need a reminder, here it is again. So, now that I have highlighter on, I have brows, I've done some contouring, I think it's time to put on a lip. I really didn't know what kind of lip to go with, so I'm gonna try something different. I kind of want it, since like I kind of lightened up my eyes a little bit compared to the photo where I was wearing like a red dress with a red lip. I thought that would be too cliched, too matchy-matchy, or whatever people call it. I don't know. So I have a variety of things here. I have a lip pencil. This is a MAC pencil in color Nightmoth. These lips are actually natural, y'all. These are like one of the few things on me that it's actually natural. So my lips are natural, but I do like to overdraw them just a smidge, just so they look a little bit more fuller. The thing about drawing my lips is that my lips are also a little bit crooked, so I kind of have to try to adjust for that, and I'm not blessed with beauty or grace or many things really, but I make do with what I can. Alright, now that I have my lip shape, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with the pencil. There, it's kind of filled in. Now I'm going to do something a little unorthodox. I'm going to take this NYX Black Eyeliner, and I'm going to also fill in my lip with it because I want my lips to be a little bit darker. And I don't have a black lipstick, so this is what I do with it. There. My lips are black and purplish. And now I'm going to take this other color. Y'all, I don't even know where the hell I got this from. I probably got it from like the beauty supply store. It's called Nack New York. But it's like a really dark purple, like matte lipstick. So I'm gonna take some of that and I'm gonna put it on my lips, and then I'm going to kind of blend everything. Now that I'm done with all this makeup, I like to enhance my natural beauty, which are like my beauty marks. So they're like hiding under all this makeup. So I usually take like a brown eyeliner, pencil, and I just kind of like go over them with this. So I now have one here, and I have another one over here, and that's it. I mean, there's other ones hiding under there too, but those are just the 3 that I like. Yeah, so there is my finished face. Do you like that? Do you want me? Yeah, so here's my finished face. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my outfit and I'll be back. Well, there you have it, guys. This has been my first, I guess you can consider this a tutorial. If you want to follow along, the product description is going to be down there of all the things that I put on my face. Maybe you might want to wait till I have a better idea as to what I'm doing or where I'm going with it, because that might be more fun to follow along. Who knows? Anyway, I hope that you guys learned something fun about me today. My drag history, or my little whatever life I've gotten into. Of course, go to my website. I have a ton of different stuff. Be sure to comment below. Tell me, was this a yay or a slay? Or wait, no, a nay or a slay? I don't know what the kids are saying nowadays. Did you like it? Tell me. I kind of want to know. No, actually, I do want to know. I put a lot of work into this. God, I can't breathe in this corset. But I look good. Anyway, be sure to like, subscribe, and of course, until next time. Oh Lord, there goes my earring. Anyway, bye.